All right, so first let's talk about Xbox's conference.
Okay.
This one is one that I watched. I watched the whole thing.
Did you watch on Spike?
On Spike?
Yeah.
No,
You watched it live?
I watched it on Twitch through Kinda Funny.
Okay. Yeah.
So, right off the bat, they announced the Xbones.
Xbones.
I'm calling it Xbones.
Xbones.
The
Okay.
The Xbox One S.
Xbones.
So I guess they're going the Apple route.
Yeah.
Putting an S after their stuff.
Which was weird.
Yeah. It stands for slim. It makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kind of. It does have different specs. I don't know what those specs are.
Better.
It's 4K.
And HDR.
And HDR, whatever that means.
I believe it creates
slightly better lighting.
Better whites and darker blacks, I think is how it works.
And it's also, I think, smaller than the PlayStation 4.
I've heard that's the case.
It's like real small.
Because if you look at on your PS4 and your Xbox,
it's smaller than that.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be 40% smaller.
Yeah,
that looks about 30%. So I think it is smaller than the PS4 now.
And it's coming out in August, and it's going to be $300, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So that was a cool announcement. I'm excited for that.
It's white.
And
it's standard white. Yeah.
I like that. I'm excited for the new controller, only because is the current controller Bluetooth with PCs? I guess I wouldn't know. But the newer controller that's coming out.
No, because I have to plug it in.
The newer one is Bluetooth and can connect to your PC with Bluetooth, and it's got a stronger signal. And I'm planning on getting a new laptop to play Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 1 on, and I will need a good Xbox controller. So, yeah. Their next announcement was that all of their exclusives are going to be cross-play with Windows 10, which, to me, I mean, okay, that doesn't really affect either of us, but that's a really cool announcement.
I mean, it could affect it. I mean, like...
It could.
Yeah.
It's nice that you only have to buy the game once.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, I'm curious how that works, though. If you buy, like, an Xbox disc, do you get a download code?
No, it has to be download only. They said that.
Okay.
They said it was download only games.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So you can't buy disc versions and have it work that way. You have to download them.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
So that goes into more that it doesn't really affect us.
Right.
Because you and I both tend to buy
discs,
physical discs for bigger games.
Yeah.
You know, like Recore, we'll probably, we're gonna download.
I might download that. Yeah.
Do we even know that? I think it might only be download only now, because it's only $40 game.
Yeah, we should check.
Yeah.
So, anything else on crossplay? I mean, it doesn't really affect.
It's just another feature that they can tout, but not necessarily people will want to use.
Yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool.
It is. I mean, they're trying to create this whole ecosystem of Windows 10.
Yes,
and I get it. It makes sense.
And I will have Windows 10 soon when I get my new PC. Do you have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
I do like Windows 10 a lot.
I'm still on 7? Yeah. I never went to 8.
No, 10 is really... I do like 10. I'm a fan, I gotta say.
Yeah. Okay, and then next they talked about Gears 4.
Yeah. It was cool.
I've never played any of the Gears games.
Okay.
And I thought it looked pretty cool, and I might want to get it, because it is an exclusive, and it's supposed to be really good, right?
Yeah.
Like, you said it's a masterclass in third-person cover shooter?
Yeah, it basically created
the genre,
in my opinion. It's like the first one especially. The first two. The third one was kind of at that point. I didn't even play the fourth one.
This is the fourth one?
No, Judgment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not numbered 4, but like...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They gave it a release date, October 11th, 2016.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. There's a whole lot of other games coming out in October.
Yeah.
So probably won't get it right away, but I might get it if there's ever like a drought.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it because I like Gears a lot, and it looks. And I need a reason to have an Xbox. So.
Yeah. Well, we got a good reason coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Recore.
Gwent.
Oh. Then they talked about Killer Instinct. which I don't even know. I've never played that game, and I wrote down now with Killer Croc.
Not who that was.
Not who that was.
Who that
that's
was.
exactly who it looked like.
Not who that was. It was General Rom.
Okay.
He was the bad guy from the first Gears.
Yeah, he looked like Killer Croc.
I guess he did.
From Suicide Squad, actually, specifically.
Okay. But that's not who that was.
Okay.
just so we're clear.
Forza 3.
And it also comes with with the Elite controller.
Oh, the Gears, yeah.
Which looked really cool.
It did.
I just hate getting game-specific hardware.
Yeah?
Because it's like, in 3 years, it's like, oh, Gears 4?
Right.
You know.
I suppose. Forza Horizon 3 is coming out September 27th, 2016. Alright.
Cool.
Okay.
Not a racing guy. But
Nope. Recore! They gave it a release
Yay!
date. September 18th, 2016. Now, I think it's going to get delayed.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I think maybe November.
Okay.
Just because I'm skeptical with every game that comes out, it's going to get delayed. Only because we only heard about this game a year ago, and we haven't heard much of anything until now. We've got some gameplay footage, and they're saying the game comes out in September, which is in 3 months. So I think it'd be likely for it to get delayed, maybe a couple months.
And the video you showed me, the guy was talking he sounded to me like it was still in development.
Right. Yeah, they still have some things to work out. I'm like, I don't know, do you guys have enough time in 3 months? But who knows?
But then, what's the difference for 2 more months, though? It's
well,
how much more
difference.
can you do in 2 more months?
There's a big difference.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna delay it further out.
Oh.
Collector's edition.
Huh?
Collector's edition.
Oh, collector's edition. Yeah, and it is coming out as a
physical release. Okay.
Apparently it's a $40 game. I don't know how to feel about that.
But the collector's edition is $180.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, you comes with. Ooh, you get that sweet statue though.
Yeah, that is cool. It comes with what's his name?
That is Mac.
And
Steelbook.
A steelbook.
Lithograph.
What's a lithograph?
It's a poster.
Okay. And
decoder dial.
Oh, that's cool.
What are you decoding?
There's a whole language, in the trailer. These letters show up.
Okay.
And then
so then you can. Okay, then you can go in.
Maybe there's some secrets in the game to decode.
Is that worth? Is that so? If the game's 40,
it's probably. I don't think that's worth
$140 extra dollars.
No, not really.
You're gonna get it though, aren't you? You're gonna get it.
I'll think about
You're
it.
You're gonna get it, aren't you?
That statue's pretty cool. So I'm super excited for this game, as are you, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm ecstatic.
Yeah. I will probably get it.
Yeah.
Maybe not right away.
Oh, I'm getting it right away.
I will probably get it. It may even be a Xbox Gold game, if it comes free.
Oh, yeah.
But that could be a while, so I don't know. I'll wait for you to get it.
Yeah.
And then tell me.
Okay. So from the trailer, it looks like it's a puzzle platforming shooter, is what I got, and which to me is a really interesting combo.
Yeah.
I like all three of those things.
Yeah. God, those are fucking good.
The shooting doesn't look like it's necessarily difficult either, which is okay.
Yeah.
From the gameplay footage, it looks I love how damage numbers come off of enemies when you're shooting them. It just looks really fun, and apparently there's color matching with shooting, which I think is cool. That's very Metroid Prime.
Yeah, that's a cool mechanic. I like.
Metroid Prime did that. You had different waves, different beams that you could shoot at enemies, and they did different things. So obviously this game is being made by people that worked on Metroid Prime, which is exciting for me. And Keiji Inafune, who did Mega Man, which is also, another game about a person with a blaster, so kind of like Samus, but they're still different games. Anyway, point is, to me, this looks like the third-person Metroid Prime game that I've been dreaming of. Although I would prefer to get a classic side-scrolling sprite-based Metroid game, but this is the next best thing.
Okay.
So I'm super excited for it. I hope that it becomes a popular franchise, because that would just be cool for me. And I'm beginning to accept the fact that there is never going to be another Metroid game.
It does say never.
Okay. It's very unlikely.
No, it's gonna happen.
It'll probably happen, but I'm giving up hope until Like, I won't ever expect it now. I'm
Okay,
going to stop
that's more
expecting
fair.
it.
No, I think it's definitely going to happen.
I think the strongest possibility we have for it ever happening is when Nintendo, hopefully, inevitably, puts their shit on other consoles, and then, I think we talked about this a little bit before, but then, like, third-party developers can then create... Nintendo can, lease their IPs? License their...
Well, I mean, even if they just move away from hardware and just focus on games, then that frees themselves up to make games too.
Right, that too. I just had this thought: Visceral making a Metroid game, I would freak out because Visceral made Dead Space. They would be so good at making a Metroid game, like a dark Metroid game, which would be so cool.
What if you got Metroid cross Dead Space?
Oh my god, what? That would be insane. That'd be really cool. So anyway, Recore, excited for that. Final Fantasy 15.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That did not sound good.
This is one of my disappointments.
Oh, uh-oh.
In fact, it was my number... What did I put it at?
This is your
4.
game. This is your game.
I know it's my game, and that doesn't excuse it from having a poor showing.
Okay.
What the fuck was up with that demo? That demo was horseshit. Like, you're 2 months, 3 months away from release, and that's the best you can show? Wow, Square. Fucking wow. A fucking boss battle where the boss only has one move, it just swipes his hand back.
Yeah, and knocks you over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the guy playing the demo live was just shit at it, if he was nervous being on TV or whatever. Wow, that's not how you drum up sales.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it because I don't play those games, and I was waiting to hear what you thought of it. Apparently, it wasn't very good.
I'm still all in. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take away my pre-order.
Okay.
Like, I'm still fucking excited for the game.
Yeah.
But that's just not how you get anyone else excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
You're just you don't care now.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. You're just so close to releasing finally after. What, 7...
A long time.
Almost 10 years.
Yeah.
It was announced.
Wow, really?
And, it was announced as this other game, and then they reworked it, and so that's a new game. But it's just like, holy shit, that was rough. That was rough. And, I was surprised they were on Xbox. I was shocked.
They were at Sony.
They were, but they didn't have a big present. Like, they showed something else. But yeah, I don't know. I was just like, "Oh, brother, this is not good."
Did it get a release date, or does it?
Oh, it's had a release date of September.
Oh, right, I remember.
Something.
Okay, so soon.
Yeah, so like I said, it's like 2-3 months out.
Yeah. Okay, so that is kind of.
Yeah. No, very disappointing.
Huh.
Very disappointing for me.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it doesn't do anything for me because I'm still super excited.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was just one. Because every other gameplay I've seen of it, like, I just drool over it. Like, I'm just like, oh, it looks so good. It was just like, just this one instance battle that they had just looked bad.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe it was the first boss.
Well, I think because the person they were fighting was Titan, and he's a summon.
Oh.
Because like they like to recycle all the summons. Like Titan is in like every game basically.
Okay.
And so I think it's one of those, like, you beat him and then you can use him later kind of. I don't think he's a boss.
Yeah.
Technically. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, next they showed Battlefield 1, which is coming out on October 13th, the same day as PlayStation VR.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
Sorry, it's coming out on October 13th on EA Access, and then it comes out, I think, maybe a week later.
So it's on a Friday then?
Is that a Friday? Friday the 13th in October this year? Man, we fucked.
We done fucked up. Because normally they release hardware on Fridays.
That's a Thursday.
Thursday? Okay, it's Thursday. So it was probably the 7th or the 18th then for everyone else. That's the Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah. I think I kind of tuned out during this, not on purpose, but because I am interested about this game because it's the setting is World War One, which the gaming hasn't done before except for Valiant Hearts.
Because the war itself was boring. Yeah, right. It was just trench warfare and just different fronts and nothing really happening. And
do you think the game looks fun?
It looks really cool, but it's like. That's not what World War II was, or World War One was.
Oh.
It didn't look like... It didn't... Like... It's not how the war was.
Okay.
So, I don't know. They're fudging around with their history.
That doesn't fly in your book.
No. Like, it looked like the World War... Like, if you were like, hey, this is World War II, I'd be like, yeah, sure, that looks great.
Oh, okay.
But this is not how World War One worked.
Huh.
But it looks fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I'm... Well, I don't know.
I'll watch people play it, maybe, and see if it looks cool.
I do have EA access, so I should probably...
Now, okay, how much is that?
$10?
Okay.
A month?
Okay. And it's not free if you have gold.
No, it's not.
You have to pay extra for it. Okay.
I hardly ever use... But I use it because my friend... I play my friend on sports games.
Can you play Mass Effect 1 on there? Or 2 or 3?
1, not on EA Access, but it's not a backwards compatible game.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
The first one?
The first one only.
Only, okay.
So you can go and download it if you wanted to.
Well, I don't know.
But the first one's rough.
Yeah.
Like, I started playing it again, like, after, like, when it came out on backwards compatible, I was like, I downloaded it again, played it, I was like, ooh, I forgot this. It took some time to get going here.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Alright, so next, they had Dead Rising 4. Don't really care. Didn't Dead Rising 3 come out when the Xbox One came out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really care. Then they announced that you can now, or I think in September, you can start designing your own controllers.
This is cool.
That is cool. And I think they're going to be the newer controller.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do that depending on how much it costs.
But it's not the Elite. Well, maybe they'll have another...
They might have customizable Elites as well.
Which would be even more expensive.
Yeah. The Elite is really expensive.
Yeah, it is.
I'm guessing $100 probably.
No, it's like $80.
No, to customize.
Oh, Elite?
No. You think it'll be $80 to customize?
It's $80.
Oh, okay.
They get prices.
Oh, cool. Okay, so that's not that bad. I mean, it is, but no. Okay.
And you can like engrave it too with like your nickname or whatever.
Ooh,
yeah.
Cool. It'll be cool if you can like customize it with different like game related like Halo stuff or not that I would do that, but like instead of just colors, like if you could do patterns from games.
I think eventually, down the line.
Oh wow, I didn't realize this was coming so soon. So they announced Inside, which is, well, they didn't announce it, but they gave it a release date. This is the game coming from the people that made Limbo, and I guess it's coming out the 29th of this month.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah, it is June, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's cool.
And then isn't Limbo free on Xbox right now?
Limbo is free right now. I downloaded it, even though I have it already on PS4 and Vita.
It's very.
But it's good. It's a great game. So. I'm excited for that Inside.
Yeah, it should be good.
And what they showed of it was weird, like people eating at a diner.
Yeah, again, just didn't show well.
Yeah, but I'm sure it'll be good. And then they had something about indie games. I kind of didn't get all of that. I wrote Ark. There's some game called Ark.
Yeah, it's an MMO.
We kill dinosaurs.
Well, you can kill dinosaurs. You can tame dinosaurs.
Oh boy.
Funhouse has a really funny series of them playing it.
Oh, really?
You should check it out.
Okay, well.
It's pretty good.
And then next... So they started talking about their new... Is this new thing, Xbox Game Preview?
No, they announced this last year.
Okay. So where you can play...
Basically, you play betas.
Yeah. Early access indie games?
Yeah.
Okay. And so with that, they announced We Happy Few, which is... besides Recore, my game of the show for Xbox's conference.
Okay, I thought it was going to be yours. I was like, this is a Brendan game.
Really?
Yeah.
My roommate's also excited about it because she's really into BioShock, and it kind of looks like
this
BioShock.
This looked like BioShock. When I was watching it,
yeah,
I was like, is this BioShock? What?
So, no, it looks cool. I like it. It's a super cool concept. Like, everybody in this world has to take these pills called joy to, like, stay happy, but it's not a real happy, and this one guy stops taking them, and then he becomes a downer.
He sees the world for what it is.
Right. And it's super cool. And then you have to, like, escape or something. And I love games where everything's not as it seems, and then you find out how everything really is, and then you have to escape. Yeah. Like Portal.
Yeah. I just thought that this was a little long demo, like... They needed to kind of spice it up. Like, it took a while to get to the
point.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I thought it looked cool. I don't have the date written down, but I know it is on Game Preview at the end of July.
Okay.
So excited for that. And then
Gwent. So this is my number 1 surprise.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this at all. And my number 3 game of the show.
All right, cool.
Holy shit. So I just finished Witcher last night. The main game.
The main game.
And then I started on the expansions today.
Cool.
So when they brought out CG Projekt Red, who makes with The Witcher, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think they're going to be here, because Witcher's done with. They said their next game, Cyberpunk 2077, will not be at E3. So I was like, what are they doing here?
Yeah.
What are they? Yeah. They announced Gwent, a free-to-play card game.
Yep.
And I was like, fucking yes, because Gwent in The Witcher, which is a side game.
Yeah.
Like, it got to a point where once you have most of the good cards, you just win.
Yeah.
You know? So they need to definitely fix that.
And the guy comes out and he started talking about how, like, it sounded like Gwent was like an afterthought to the game.
Yeah.
Kind of. But it's still like, I guess, a deep card game. But, like, people can't play with each other with their decks, so people are, like, going out and making their own, like, physical decks so they can play with their friends.
Yeah, and then they also, when the expansions came out, they they made limited edition physical decks.
Oh.
Like, I couldn't get any because I didn't know they were doing it till later.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, this sucks.
Yeah.
So I missed out on that. But no, they definitely, like I said, they gotta rework some of the mechanics, which is why they're doing an open beta.
Okay.
Which I signed up for.
And that comes in September.
That comes out in September. Only on Xbox One and PC first. PS4 will come out later.
I'll probably sign up for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And it's only multiplayer beta.
Okay.
And I guess there's a single player mode too.
Probably.
I guess each deck has like a 10-hour campaign, so it's 40 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's way more than Hearthstone.
Yeah. Suck it, Hearthstone. So I'm like really, really excited for this now. Excited. Cool. I just did not see it coming.
I'll definitely play it, and hopefully I'll like it, because I want to play... I've been trying to get you to play Hearthstone.
I've played Hearthstone. I don't like Hearthstone.
You just don't like it. Okay. So I would,
see,
if I like Gwent, I'll definitely play it.
To me, Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering are too similar.
They are.
And I like Magic the Gathering way more.
Okay.
Gwent is a card game, but it's different than both.
It looked like backgammon. Or chess.
Because it's
just in the way that cards were set up.
It's not, you have a life total and you use your cards to take away your opponent's life total. It's each card has a value, and you try to manipulate them to have the biggest value. And the cool thing is, each game consists of 3 rounds. You have to win 2 rounds. And it's strategic sometimes to purposely lose a round in order to save your better cards for the next round.
Interesting.
And stuff like that. So it's different enough from Hearthstone and Magic that I'm not comparing it to Hearthstone and Magic.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good, because we need more unique card games.
For sure.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, I was pumped.
Next, they announced Tekken 7 coming in 2017.
Which, Tekken's my favorite fighting game franchise.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I like Tekken a lot.
Okay.
And they had Akuma from Street Fighter. I thought it was going to be the Tekken Cross Street Fighter game that they announced a while ago, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's just Akuma's in it.
And then Dead Rising for... Wait, I already had that. Why is it on here twice? Coming holiday this year.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Okay, I guess I have it on my list twice for some reason.
Okay, cool.
I guess it's coming out holiday this year. Their trailer was like all Christmassy.
Yeah. Not exclusive.
And it's not exclusive. Okay,
actually,
wait.
I think it's a timed. I think I read today it's a timed exclusive now.
I'm not thinking of State of Decay, am I?
You are thinking of State of Decay.
Is that the one that's not exclusive?
No, that is exclusive.
Dead Rising
4
used to be,
yes,
and now it is not.
Yes.
It's a timed exclusive for Xbox One. Okay, wow.
They're going the Tomb Raider route.
Yes. So that's cool. Then they showed Scalebound.
Yeah.
Which is...
It looked intent. Like,
which is your game to spite Leo.
Right. I know. It looks cool.
Chad and his roommate had this argument about this game. His roommate doesn't like it because the main character wears Beats. And now Chad's all about it just to spite it.
I was like, yeah. I won't try to recreate it, but it was pretty. It got pretty heated there for a second.
Yeah, it was funny. I don't really care for this game.
I know. I'm like,
it looks like Monster Hunter.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it looks.
I've never played that.
It looks like Monster Hunter, and I don't know. We'll see. Again, it was one of those weird ones where like they showed a boss battle and it didn't quite work.
It didn't look fun.
No,
it didn't. At all.
Yeah. Like, some parts did. Like, when you're with your dragon, it looked cool. But when he was just by himself, like, shooting a bow and arrow, I'm just like...
Also, yeah, that was kind of boring. Also, the dude talks way too much. I think.
Well, because he can't hear himself because he's wearing his Beats.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like a weird kind of game.
Well, it's a Platinum game, so yeah, it's going to be weird.
What other games have they done?
Bayonetta.
Oh, God. Okay. Enough said.
Yep.
Next they showed Sea of Thieves. I tuned out.
Yeah, so this is
Rare's new game.
This is my number 3 disappointment.
Oh, okay.
This looked like shit.
Yeah?
This looked bad. When it got announced last year, I was like, okay, pirate MMO made by Rare, I could get down with this. And the demo they showed, it didn't look fun at all.
Nah.
I mean, granted, they didn't show a lot.
Yeah.
It just showed the guys kind of... Because they had, like, gamers that they flew in to test it out and their reactions. But I think it's a bad idea. They need to have people that, like, know like, what the game was about, like, showing it off. And
right.
so they just had them, like, run around for a bit, then sailing for a bit, and then a naval battle, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in this game?
I know. What's
the point of this game?
Right. It might just be a pirate MMO, and, I mean, MMOs aren't really our thing, right?
I play MMOs.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright, I know.
I mean, not a lot,
right.
But, I mean, I played WoW.
Sea of Thieves is a game for all the people who walk down the street singing, "Pirate's Life for Me."
Yeah.
That's their game.
Yep, that's for them.
That's for those crazy people.
And it just didn't look good either. Like, the graphically, I get what they're doing with the art style, but, and inherently, MMO games, the graphics can't be
right.
as good, but it still just looked rough to me. Like, I was not impressed.
Well, they didn't give a release date yet, did they?
Nope.
No, so they've got time to work on that.
But, I mean, they can't, it has to be within the year, because if you have a game at 3 straight E3s, something's wrong with you.
Oh, yeah. Then they talked about State of Decay 2. Never played it. Don't know anything about it.
It's... The first State of Decay is a zombie game, yeah. It was a really cult game. People who liked it a lot. I played it when it first came out, and again, zombies not really my thing, so I lost interest very quickly.
Halo Wars 2 beta is out now.
Yep.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like when they say, and it's out now.
Yeah. It's weird though. I love the RTS genre, but it's hard to do that on a console. Halo Wars was not fun the first time around, and that's going to be better the second time around, but we'll see.
Yeah. And then their show ender, their new motto, they had a couple new slogans. Play without boundaries, and Beyond Generations were like their two slogans for this. But they announced their new console, Project Scorpio, which has 6 teraflops.
Oh, the teraflops.
I don't know what that means. Nobody does.
Terra means Earth. And flop means to go to the Earth.
Okay.
So double Earth.
Double Earth.
Double
Got
Earth.
it.
Earth
6.
squared.
Yep.
So there's six Earth squared.
That's like 36.
That's 36 Earths that are flopping.
Wow.
That's how you do the math.
Wow. All right.
You an ox or am I an ox?
So what do you think about this? Project Scorpio coming out next holiday.
If the only difference is that it's 4K...
No. Supposedly it is like the most powerful console ever seen.
But still... But because it's going to be 4K compatible, that's why they're doing that.
Okay.
If it's not going to be 4K, you're not going to use all the features.
Okay.
So...
Okay.
I don't have a 4K TV.
No, yeah.
So why do I have to get...
So, I think this... here's what I think. Obviously, we know about PlayStation Neo. They didn't say anything about it.
Smart.
I think it makes a lot of sense in this day and age to have a lot shorter console lifespans.
Oh.
First of all, Microsoft said they're still going to support Xbox One and S.
Yeah.
Scorpio's going to come out. Who knows if it's going to be something upgradable like a PC, or if it's even if it's going to be called an Xbox One something, if it's going to be an Xbox 2 or whatever. But I think we're going to have less shorter breaks in between consoles, but the newer consoles are going to be backwards compatible. So you don't have to upgrade because your old console will still be supported for a certain amount of time. I think
that's... Well, I guess not backwards compatible.
Because the last console generation lasted 10 years, and that was way longer than any generation, right?
Yeah, it was glorious.
Yes, but I think a lot of this has to do with VR, and VR is like very clearly the next wave of thing, and 4K. And those take a lot of processing.
A lot of flops.
A lot of flops. You need all the flops.
You need all the Earth flops.
And I actually think... I've heard this, I don't know if this is true, but Xbox might be supporting the same VR as PCs.
Yeah,
potentially.
Specifically Oculus. They have a deal with Oculus.
Oh. And I think Vive too, probably, because of Fallout. Like, they said that during this...
Maybe.
Which I think is cool, just because then you've got a VR headset that works for multiple things. But you don't really need that. Like, PlayStation VR only works with PlayStation, but I don't need it to work with anything else.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Long story short, we're going to be getting shorter time periods.
Oh, money.
When Scorpio...
Money.
I know. When Scorpio comes out, Xbox One will be, 4 years old? Yeah, because it came out 2013.
That was for 14.
Nah, it was 13.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeesh.
Yeah, 2013.
Fuck.
So it'll be 4 years old when the Scorpio comes out. So I think that 4 or 5 years is probably our new console cycle.
Fuck. That sucks. It's not like phones now where it's every year, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I said, I don't have a 4K TV.
Yeah.
I don't see myself getting one in the next year.
Yeah.
I mean, unless something really cool happens.
Right.
So it doesn't... But on the same token, I wouldn't get an S. I wouldn't trade my Xbox in to get an S because eventually I would probably want a Scorpio. So it's like,
yeah,
I'm not going to be moved either way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to stay where I am until I can get a Scorpio. Like,
right. Yeah. There's no rush to get the Scorpio.
There's no rush to get the S either.
Right. For me, I think I get a lot more use out of my PlayStation, and if I had the opportunity to upgrade that, I probably would.
Yeah.
For now, I'm good with the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's big and fat.
At least you got the white one.
I got the white one, so it's nice to look at.
I just listen to fucking VCR.
Yep. Okay, so...
Okay, and I just want to say...
Yes.
There was no Cuphead.
There wasn't.
There was a screenshot. It was
reel.
like... Yeah, this is... Really... I need a release date.
Yeah.
Pronto.
When's the next game show? When's
Gamescom.
Gamescom is in August?
Yeah. TGS September. Paris Games Week is also in August for some reason. Maybe it's October.
I don't know.
I think it's actually not though. Paris Games Week is October.
I don't know when
it's gotta come out this year, right?
I know. I hope so.
It's gotta come out this year.
Yeah. They should put it on Xbox Preview so you can play it.
Well, no, because I just want it now.
Well, that too.